We are so back. You want to know the last information about the crypto world? Smash the like button. It's time for Crypto News, Crypto to the Max with Rodrigo Arnedo. Yesterday, we told you that we might had a Black Monday, that maybe we were going to go 15% down as we did in a single day on August the 5th, but we didn't. Volatility is today's word and miracle also, as we went to 74,440. This is a 32% drop, still a regular drop in a bull market. And then we recovered and we went all the way up to $80,000. Even though right now, as I record the video, we are back below $80,000. We are playing with that point, but you can see this V-shaped recovery, which is quite amazing. The markets started going up yesterday, and crypto just follow through. We are following United States market, also Europe market, and we are following Japan's market. Even though in the end of ASEAN sessions today, the ASEAN markets kept on going up, but Bitcoin started going down again. So even though you might see charts like this where you can see that cryptos are doing better than stock market, well, it depends at what point you are watching it. And what happened? Well, the thing is that we had some rumors out there before the open market in United States that said that maybe Donald Trump was about to delay those tariffs for 90 days. Then everybody acknowledged that this was just fake news, this was just a rumor, and the market crashed with that. And because Donald Trump also said that tariffs to China were going to be worse because of their retaliation. So yeah, it can go as high as 104% right now for China. And at that moment, the market crashed again yesterday. China is saying that they are not going to bow down to President Trump's tariff threats. They are fighting to the end. This is scary to listen. And what happened? Well, the stock market futures paired gains as China released that statement. Now we had some footage how it's going to be United States manufacturing their own goods. You can see here how they do. And you have men, you have women there, and you have this guy just dreaming with Biden and Kamala Harris, these people too, now working. It was easy when China was doing all this. Is not great, United States. Consider that China is maybe the huge superpower in the world right now. They have trains that go upside down. You have that in the United States, you don't. So yeah, maybe you have to pay attention to China. That, interestingly enough, is saying empty tweets to Donald Trump. He received this one just with the tag, what's going on, China threatened Donald Trump? Who knows? Thing is, Money Party is telling us that Chinese yuan is weakening against the US dollar. And now for the conspiracy coming from Money Party precisely, they say that maybe this is all a charade. The idea would be that China and United States are friends. That Trump and the Prime Minister in China, they are friends and they are colluding. They are colluding big time. Against whom? Against Europe. The idea is that in the shadows, some oligarchs in Europe control the world. They have money in China, they have money in United States, and Donald Trump is trying to get rid of this world order. He's trying to get rid of all these people that manage the world in the shadows, and he's doing this crash of the markets in order to be able of following the wallets of these rich people, and that way try to destroy them with China's help. What do you think about this idea? It's all because of Europe. Is that the really bad apple that we have out there? Well, in any case, European Union is proposing a 25% tariff on United States goods. President Trump is saying that the European Union was formed to do damage against the United States for trade. We have a deficit with the EU of $350 billion, and that needs to disappear fast, he adds. So yeah, probably not a good idea being in the UE after all. You need to understand President Trump said that the trade war goes beyond tariffs and includes non monetary barriers. He explains how the European Union makes it very hard to sell a product due to regulations. So it's not just tariffs, it's just also regulations. God knows that Europe loves regulating everything. It appears President Trump is seeking more than just elimination of tariffs on US products, of course. 60 countries have reached out President Trump allegedly to negotiate new trade deals. That's what Secretary Bessent said. And here we have the penguins from McDonald Island flying to see the President United States. This way for the picture. Okay, thank you very much. Let's fly to America. We need to have a new deal. It's not good. And now we have here the fashion show of the tariffs. You can see different countries, Pakistan, 29%. You can see 0% for Russia. Venezuela was 15%. We have different countries. Japan, lovely with that, 24%. Australia, just 10% tariff. Very, very nice styles for all of them. All of France with a 50%. Nicely done. Brazil, just a 10%. Lovely suits, lovely fashion show. Yeah, we'll see how this ends. We always try to make a laugh with all reality. Do not take everything too serious, because remember, memento mori, we are all gonna die eventually. So no matter that Canada has 25% tariffs, or in the country of the kangaroos, you have a 10%. Very, very, very nice. Lovely, this show. This is good for our program. It gets very interesting. Thailand Stock Exchange temporarily banned short selling. And yeah, as crypto telling us here that maybe we didn't have a Black Monday, because you know that reality goes always the other way around. So if you believe something is going to happen, usually the other thing happens. So as everybody was expecting a 1987 crash, it didn't because of that. The stock market opened with a 6%. Again, good for Japan market, but the last part wasn't good. Bitcoin. And Donald Trump is urging more to Jerome Powell to cut the rates, but it's not happening, even though we know that they have a meeting, close meeting, in order to talk about this. So maybe Jerome Powell soon enough will bend the knee to Donald Trump interests. People believe he's gonna, people believe he's not. What do you think? Leave a comment below. And you can say that Donald Trump is not just going to fruition in his promises, because he promised us no taxes on capital gains, but he didn't say how. And if you don't have gains, you don't have capital gains. So yeah, jokes on you. And BlackRock CEO wants to scare us big time. Now he's saying that we might be already in a recession, that maybe the market is going to crash another 20%. Why? Why are you doing this? The Standard & Poor's 500 and the line we had in the daily, remember this moving average? I turn it into the weekly, and you can see that this very bad thing that we have, because we broke that line, where in the weekly, we always bounce. Just COVID wasn't the case. We always bounce at this point. So I'm checking on this to see if this happens this time. Again, we might be a little bit lower, and then the pushback. Income Sharks is materializing it with this chart. It's never going to end. It's never been worse. These are the two sentiments that we have in the market. And you can see that we are precisely in the trend, in the uptrend we had for so long, since 2018, for Standard & Poor's 500. So why it should change now? Remember that we are also getting news from regulators, and the SEC have a meeting on April the 12th. It's going to be live, So we'll see about this, and I will tell you everything here in the show, of course. So remember to smash the like button. Thank you very much. Gold was going down, now recovering a little bit, and the stock market related with crypto going up. GME went crazy up, and careful out there because someone is going long crazy on GME. So yeah, good thing for GME that maybe will follow the strategy. If that's the case, remember, this might be Bitcoin chart eventually. Also, what about the gap? We feel a little bit, but we still need more to go. We need to go to 84,000 and then 86 to fill the two gaps that we have ahead of us. That's good news. And good news is volatility, in opinion of Michael Saylor. And I think we should listen to what he has to say about it.
Volatility was a gift to the faithful. It scares away the tourist. It scares away the lazy. It scares away the people that are already conventionally rich, that have all the money. If you're a 20-something or a 30-something and you're willing to do the work, if you're willing to spend 100 hours or 200 hours, if you have more time than money, then the volatility of Bitcoin is a gift to you. If you have more money than time and you're arrogant and egotistical and you just pick the obvious, then if the volatility goes away, you buy Bitcoin. If people in the rest of the world knew what I know and they understood and they agreed with me, Bitcoin would go to $10 million tomorrow. And if Bitcoin went to $10 million tomorrow, I want you to think about how you would feel and how your viewers would feel, because you would lose 20 years of stacking opportunity during which you get to buy at less than $10 million. So the difference between $10 million and 100,000, that's what you give up if the volatility goes away and people start to agree with you.
Volatility, a good thing in opinion of Michael Saylor, and you can see that volatility in the bubbles. Hype is the best one, my opinion, here with a 23.7%. Ethereum finds support in 1,400, and we are looking at FTX bottom at 1,000. Do you think we can go that low? We'll see about that. We have now a whale. You remember this whale that is manipulating the market? Again, it's back in Hyperliquid, long on Ethereum. So maybe that's a good thing. Again, Hyperliquid, the best one today, 24.6% up. Maybe you bought yesterday because of the video. Well, congratulations on that. If you didn't and you want to buy lower, well, no one knows, and you never know where the price is going to go. So we are finding resistance in this very point, scary one. So yeah, the market still can go down today. But it doesn't matter if you believe in the project. Well, they are getting more and more money with those commissions, those fees. And also, they are like around 30% of Binance volume, things like that, I heard. So if that's the case, if that's true, well, that's a huge project. Remember, you have the link in the description below. If you want to join with us, thank you very much to the 6 riders that use the link, the 6 referrals that I have with Hidden Swap. If you want to get the airdrop, allegedly in the future, you still have time. You have the link in the description below. And also, be careful with trading. If you go there, you can stake, you can do so many things. If you decide to trade, careful, because there's a lot of leverage out there. And this person was happy for 6 years. After 6 years, he got liquidated in the trade. So you never know if you are safe with your trades. After 6 years, you can lose more than $100 million. Imagine if that happens to you. And I also told you in previous videos, watch them all, that you could buy some tokens at a 90% discount. This is the case for Trump token. If I had some fiat money, I have none, I would buy some. You want to feed me? You want to send me a donation? You have on funontheright.com some addresses. You can send me some crypto there so I can buy more Trump. No, Rodri, never do that. Remember that I also bought this WLFI? Well, now they're going to test an airdrop. So maybe we'll get some of our investment in the future. And interestingly enough, about Cardano, we just validated a new blog. So come with us, come to our pool. You have the link in the description below. Well, Ripple released a new video and it opens with Cardano logo. So what's going on with Cardano and Ripple? And again, come with us to Fanon. Thank you very much to everybody helping validate Cardano together. And I tell you, we have a discount on Treasures because of Satoshi Nakamoto's birthday. You have just today in order to buy it. So you have 10% discount in some of them. In the bundles, you have more discount. Link in the description below. So use it and you get that discount. Take the opportunity today. And some homework for today. We have Natalie Brunel. She interviewed Luke Gromen. I loved the interview. That's why I'm recommending it to you. You have the link in the description below. And you're going to have more information about what people believe that it's going to happen. In this case, this guy believes that eventually gold and Bitcoin are going to have a main role, that the economy of the world is going to rely on gold and on Bitcoin eventually in the future again. So huge if you invest in gold and Bitcoin, according to this interview. And remember also that if you are going to go to Token 2049 Dubai, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be here all the time, all week, attending so many of these events and venues. Well, you have a discount. Rodrigo 10 is the code you need to use if you want to have that discount. And write me an email, findontheright@gmail.com, if you are a fan of this channel and you are gonna join with that link, because we can meet there and talk about crypto. Do not miss this opportunity if you are here, or you can make it to Token 2049 in Dubai, where everybody in the crypto sphere gathers together to talk about crypto. El Salvador has clear thoughts about Bitcoin. They are just buying and buying and buying. 24 days non-stop, they bought Bitcoin. So they are accumulating more at a better price at this moment. DCA is the best strategy. Consider that we always tell you we have to look not at price but at hash rate. And you can see that Bitcoin hash rate has hit 1 set hash per second for the first time in Bitcoin's 16 years history. So stronger than ever. Remember that if we had red candles, it's okay, because this is good for our health, allegedly. Remember also that a crash in the market is always better if you gamble it. And remember that we are not traders nor newbies. We are holders just enjoying this show that we are watching here every day. Keep on learning. Today we have a new video. We are going to release it in just a couple of hours of AI. So go to Rodrigo Arnedo AI channel. And also if you want more about crypto, Bitcoin, here on Rodrigo Arnedo, Noticias Bitcoin, Crypto News, Fun on the Ride, health, money, love, party in peace, and the best is yet to come. To the moon!